Turn it up. It's The Record Machine with your host, Jimmy Hall.
Hustle like I'm broke, mind of a millionaire. Rap game on choke, so we take it from out of there. Put you in the scope, cause this rapping is real. Too many rappers on the board, one go, yeah, that's rare. Cutthroat this season, I don't need any reason. I stay about of my feelings, we got some issues between us. All that distance you kept, well, I've been trying to do this. Go ahead and double that shit up when you see the success. I expected all the hate, that mean I'm doing my best. And I relate to the wins, don't relate to the rest. So relate us to your best, go on and put on a vest. Cause I'm coming with them dome shots just like the last war. Backseat getting dome from your new last whore. Just like a heartbreak, give you everything you asked for. Drivers and channels, got all you rappers off balance. Never boxing me in, I'm way too broad with the talents.
Calling me a screw up, say I never grew up. Followed all my dreams, never really gave one. Loving all the hate now, middle finger stay up. Everything wanna see, throw another deuce up. Calling me a screw up, say I never grew up. Followed all my dreams, never really gave one. Loving all the hate now, middle finger stay up. Everything wanna see, throw another deuce up.
Busting the door, take it all in a rhyme. Now I severed the rope, I put it all on the line. Ain't nothing holding me down, another wrinkle in time. Easily the best gift of rap, presence of mind. I'm about to break in the industry, yeah, you thought that I wouldn't. You weaker than I thought you were. All the hate that you're holding, I told you perseverance and a little bit of never quit takes you farther in this life than running all your dreams on hope. But I feel like you letting it go, you see me with the chance. See I rap, cause they say that they're better than all the rest. Now I'm back, cause they say I'm irrelevant since I left. Like a game of chess, move you where I need you to be. I never chill at the tables, but my presence still there. Cause when I'm out here and rocking, I know I might be the topic right on the tip of your lips. Just like your bitch when we talking, the only thing I ever screw up is the way that she's walking.
Calling me a screw up, say I never grew up. Followed all my dreams, never really gave one. Loving all the hate now, middle finger stay up. Everything wanna see, throw another deuce up. Calling me a screw up, say I never grew up. Followed all my dreams, never really gave one. Loving all the hate now, middle finger stay up. Everything wanna see, throw another deuce up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome hip-hop recording artist Drew Lines to the program. How you doing, Drew?
I'm good. Yourself?
Not too bad. A little cold here in North Myrtle Beach today. How's the weather by you in Green Bay?
Oh, I mean, like, it's December and it's 34 degrees out at 5 at night, so it's actually quite beautiful.
Yeah.
No snow, not even one flake.
Now you're a Cowboys fan, right?
Oh, yeah, since I knew what football was.
Wow. So you ever get to see them when they go? Do they ever go to Green Bay that much, or once in a while?
Every time they come.
That's awesome, man. That's pretty cool.
Every time they come.
Do you get a lot of shit for that? You know, going to a Green Bay game? Not really.
Yeah, because we got season tickets.
Oh, nice.
So so the season tickets, you're on the Green Bay side of the stadium. You know, they kind of break it up a little bit. But yeah, I'm the only one over there with a whole bunch of Dallas stuff on every year that they come.
Wow. Now, have you always lived in Green Bay?
I lived in Sturgeon Bay, O'Connell Falls. Growing up, my growing up is different. I really didn't live with people. I don't know how to put it. I was in foster homes and boys' homes and stuff almost my whole life. So.
Oh, okay. What age did you discover rap and that you wanted to be involved in rap music?
Oh, that had to have been when I was like 6th grade.
Wow.
When I first got, 6th grade, I got sent to a boys' home, and like before that, I was into poetry really hard.
Mm-hmm.
I still was throughout the years, and I still am. I still write. I think I got over 1,200 poems. And like it says in the bio and stuff online, I got a couple of them published, and one of them, was sent off in one countrywide contest, and that was when I was in a boys' prison called Lincoln Hills up here in Wisconsin for 3 years, and I wrote it and sent it to one of the females that was writing me letters and stuff, and she sent it in, and that's how I won.
Wow, that's a pretty cool story.
I think I was about 14.
And you've also won first place for some of those poems as well, right?
Yeah, that one I won first place in the American Poets Society.
That's awesome, man. So, I mean, like Jim Morrison, he started out as a poet too, right? He was in the Doors, very successful writing poetry, and I guess, that applies to any genre of music, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, all of them were inspirational for me, like the Doors. My mother was, when she was around, she's a big Janis Joplin, so, and my older brother, and she was a very fluent poet as well, an acquired taste, as many would say, but yeah, I grew up with the Doors, Skinner, Janis, a lot of Pink Floyd, so a lot of earthly, but out of this world kind of stuff, really, really open-minded parents and stuff like that, when I was around them or when they were around, so yeah, I drew my influences pretty much off of all that music, because a lot of them were, I would say that, they were kind of defiant in a way, like take Jim Morrison, for example, his father was a big army person, blah, 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 he wasn't all about that Vietnam stuff.
Right.
And then there's many more that were like that too, so I mean, there's a way to take defiance and use it positively.
Exactly. Now, growing up, were you into like the older rap groups like Run DMC and Public Enemy, guys like that?
Of course, yeah. I was a lot into like Wu-Tang. Like, I really messed with Wu-Tang really hard. So hard as to when we started getting serious with music, me and my brother, we reached out, and our first show ever live was with some Wu-Tang members in D12.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
So yeah, that was really good, and we got a lot of good feedback, and I mean, we just went hard, really hard from day one, and then just life happened, and none of us control that.
House of Pain, did you like them?
Yeah, like House of Pain.
Cypress Hill?
And Cypress Hill, of course. I actually was talking with Be Real a couple months ago, because I really wanted to do a feature with him.
That's cool.
Just because I know we would mesh well, because in my other group, Shale Dynasty, I go a lot harder when I go live and stuff like that, and a lot of people come up to me and they say that they like that I remind them of Be Real and stuff. So that's crazy, because I tell them, like, hey, I'm trying to do a song with him now. So.
That's pretty awesome. Now, you had a couple of groups before you went solo. Can you tell me about the groups a little bit?
Okay, 15 years ago, I started a group with my older brother. He's 2 years older than me, the Brotherhood. I had just recently been released from incarceration after 6 years that time, and, I needed to try to do something else, because I jumped right back into my world, I guess you could call it that. We create our own worlds, they're all out there, but, however you step. But, yeah, so we created that, and it was really, we've been rapping, and we were doing all that, and a lot of freestyling and stuff like that, and we just decided to be serious about it, and he ordered, $3,000-$4,000 worth of studio equipment, and we started recording, and we kind of started doing live shows, and everybody liked our stuff, so, that was real gutter type stuff, we were pretty much just portraying our life on a track in multiple different songs and formats, and then while I was in the Brotherhood, I started a group. I felt like we were lacking, because I wanted to tour more. Started a group with our producer and longtime friend, my brother Scott, who has been producing and engineering for the better part of 25 years, and that's Shale Dynasty, and we definitely got way bigger than the Brotherhood as far as taking it, around the countries and stuff like that, and touring and all that. So, yeah, after about 6 months of Shale Dynasty, my brother died.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Like, thank you. And then, so the album never got released, because I almost quit doing music and stuff on myself in a nice deep hole. Started eating a bunch of pills, just drinking and not caring no more. Because people got brothers and sisters and family and stuff, but like all I had was my brother. Like, we had each other growing up. We didn't really have nothing else. So I just quit. Like 6 months to the day, I got in a car accident, which halted a really big tour we were gonna go on, Shale Dynasty, and I was laid up for like a year and a half because I was in a coma for a while, but came back out of that, and within 3 months of being released from the hospital and physical therapy, I went on a 50-day 47-show tour, just to kind of prove people. But yeah, we've been here, been doing this. I'm just more willing to take it up to the next level all the time,
Right.
So I'm gonna go solo, and I have the full support of the label that I was working with, and Sturgeon Bay and stuff. I have full support of like my brother Scott. Scotty, and my brother Scott, like the producers and other artists that we worked with, you know, they're all about it. There's no bad blood because I'm going solo, you know.
Now
eventually I'll work myself back around to the group.
Now you're signed to Stryker Records now, correct?
Yes, sir.
How did that come about?
3 years ago, I bought like $20,000 worth of live sound and lights and stuff because one thing my brother always beat into my head was, you know, self-sufficiency. You know, we want to be able to not have to rely on nobody. So I was like, you know what? I've also played booking role. Like I've got contacts either from touring or from just meeting people. Like I bring people up to Wisconsin, do shows all over Wisconsin, and help out the local scenes in every city and stuff by bringing in, you know, like strange music artists, artists from all over the country that I've worked with that are big in their states that are still kind of independent. So, I mean, realistically, I was like, well, I'm sick of paying $300 to $500 for sound every show. I'm just going to drop 20 stack and buy this live sound stuff. You know, there's a reason it got stuffed in my face, you know, so I'm going to take it. And me and my partner Joey met Chris through that because he was working, just starting out with Jamie Fontaine and them. And like, hey, we're working together, and we worked together for a year or so. And then finally, you know, he's like, hey, I saw you once, you know, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, but like 7-8 years ago, I came to a show, and there's this little town up like 20 miles outside of Green Bay called Crown Falls, and we do shows up there a lot. And he's like, I couldn't believe it when I walked in. He's like, there was no elbow room. So, and that would have been a brotherhood show. And from there, I showed him some of my music and some of the stuff I dabbled with solo-wise. And he was like, oh, yeah. And then, you know, it came up, and he's like, hey, you know, you want to take this to the next level? And I'm like, all right. So I'm pretty passive, so yeah, let's go. Like, I'm always ready to go. So, I mean, he trusted me 100% in my ability. I trusted him 100% in his ability. And that's a very strong attitude to have, you know, like if you can't go into something trusting everyone involved 100%, I mean, it's really never going to give you 100% back, I don't think, you know.
I totally agree with you on that.
But yeah, he's a good guy. I mean, he's got contacts. We all contacts, you know, it all meshes together. Transparency is always there. That's not something I've had. I had a manager before, and we won't talk about that, but we'll just say it wasn't good. And like I really believe in Chris, so I'm just gonna give him everything I got and give this music everything like I have been.
Yeah, I could see it, man. I mean, he did great work with Jamie too, and you know, the two songs that you sent me, Screwed Up and Life, really great tracks, man. Can you talk about those a little bit?
All right, Screwed Up, I gotta be honest with you, that one I just wrote and recorded within the last 2 weeks. Like I literally wrote that song and recorded it probably within 3 days. Because I was pressed, like someone's like, you know, just out of nowhere, like, well, you know, you ain't really doing nothing with this music. I was like, but I am. You know, I get paid to go around the country. I was like, probably have never left where you're at, you know, like because you're scared to follow your dreams. You're scared of what people are gonna think. You're scared of people calling you whatever they want to call you. And you know, this person got mad, and I like this person. And I was like, look, people hate people because they see in these people they hate something that they want to be or wish they could do it, and they just don't got what it takes to do it for some reason. I said, you can't keep hating me. Like, well, yeah, you just screw up. You went to the, you know, people call me a screw up. You know, you went to the joint, you know, gun place, drug dealing and stuff like that, gangbangers. Like, but I'm here now, you know, like I persevered. I'm through it all, you know. So like just the years and years of COs and staff and foster parents and people telling me I'm a screw up, you know, and stuff like that. Like this song just came into fruition, and it was like, you know, I might as well just write a song about this. So that the hook came real natural, and everything in it did too. So I mean, that's why I think that process went so easily in the studio, you know. So
And Life, what's that about?
So Life, the title of that song is spelled Lyfe because it means love you for eternity. Because I have 3 children.
Nice.
And so this song I wrote for them. It was originally intended to be professionally released, but now I'm going down to Nashville to record next week. So you know, there's a plan for everything always. You know, you have to have structure. And so the reason I wrote that is because of the years of touring. There was 3-4 years there. You know, I got 2 13-year-olds and a 3-year-old. There was almost 5 years straight where I went hard like every single week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I was doing shows if I wasn't on tour. And if I was on tour, you know, then I'm gone. I'm gone for a month. I'm gone for 3 weeks. I'm gone for 2 months, you know, stuff like that. And like it's all worth it, but it's not. It's an oxymoron because you're trying to build for their future,
but you're missing them.
Exactly. But like, and that song, just, that's another one that just was just all natural. Like that's part of me. That's just me speaking to all three of them and telling them, hey, like, you know, I got so much love for you that the word love doesn't even really mean nothing when it comes to how much love I got for you. It's like doing all this for you, and like I'm not out here having fun. You know, I've been married for 14 years almost, and you know, it's the same thing I tell my wife. Like, hey, we got been together 14 years. We started young, have a good, beautiful family. Like, hey, like I'm not out here just having fun. Is it fun? Yeah, it's fun. You know, because I'm meeting new people, I'm making new connections, but it's all business. You know, I think people have a different perception. You know, they don't know about touring. Like, they think that you're just out there partying and it's fun and it's a different city and a different high every night or drunk or whatever. And it's really not. You know, I mean, it's really not. If you're really grinding and you're smart, you're out there and you're networking.
Right.
And you know, I'm that artist. You know, when we're the main card every time. I'm not the artist in the VIP with the bottles. I'm the artist that is in the crowd. Like when the locals are on, I am rocking out with them. You know, I'm like, oh, let's go. Like, that's a dope song. You know, I'm the one that I'm go up there. I'm gonna tell them, you know, that's super good. You know, I buy their shit. You know, I don't even push them to buy my merch. You know, I'll be like, well, that's a dope shirt. You know, let me get an album, stuff like that.
Nice.
You know, so like it's all about networking.
Of course.
And this is what I tell my family. It's like, I'm not out here just having fun and partying. You know, I don't really drink that much. You know, I had my time with drugs and all that back then, but you know, you get into something like this, and you have people that are starting to take chances on you all the time and stuff. You know, if you're smart, you straighten that shit up, and you know, you gotta be a straight arrow. You know,
Yep.
There's time for fun. There's time for fun.
But you got to take care of business, especially when you have a wife and 3 kids. You know.
Of course, you know, first and foremost, that's them. I mean, I'm just lucky. Like, I'm lucky. Somehow I've managed to, so far to date, find a balance and spread it all out.
That's awesome,
and
man.
Nobody is really that hurt, you know. I learned how to be a good parent unintentionally from my parents without them even knowing that when they were around, that they taught me how to be an amazing parent, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be there for your family. Comes first, man. You got to take care of your family, your wife and your kids, you know. And, you know, like you said, a lot of people think it's a big party out there, but whatever you're doing for them so that they have a better life too, right?
That's 100% right. I mean, get done with a show, you know, the first thing I want to call home, you know, how's it going? FaceTime is such a wonderful thing these days, especially for anyone traveling for work, whether you're a stockbroker or a music artist. You know, it's such a beautiful thing. You ain't just listening to voices. You actually get to see them and they get to see you and stuff like that. But
so next week you're leaving for Nashville. How did that come about? You're going to be working with Malcolm Springer at Universal Records, huh?
Yes, sir. Gonna go down there and record some singles and just work with Universal and see who I run into when we're at Universal. As far as features, I don't really want to say too much right now, but there's some stuff in the works for big names. But I mean, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
So what are your plans for the future? You got a full-length CD coming out, some tours, maybe some videos perhaps?
There's definitely a full-length album, and there's also going to be lots of videos. We live in such a virtual age that more people want to see the song than hear the song, it seems like. Especially right now with all this crazy stuff that's going on. More people got more time for that stuff. Now is the time for everyone that's doing this. Put out as much content as you can because people are reaching around to try to find new stuff.
Right.
But, I mean, as far as touring, I love it. We got a love-hate relationship. I love to do it, man. Like, it's a big part of who I am is music, and it has saved my life, and I give it everything I got while giving everything I got to my family too. But I hope I get to tour next year. You know, like I'm really hoping that all this goes away and we can tour, and like could have toured this summer, but you know, as a conscientious thing, it was like, okay, some people might come out, but then there's gonna have people that, you know, the fans that we do got, you know, maybe some of them are gonna be like, oh, these guys, they're kind of being ignorant with what's going on, blah blah blah. It's a touch and go type thing this summer, so yeah, it's been killing me not touring, but yeah, we're gonna plan on the full album, the videos, and I hope touring. You know, I mean, that's where I'm at on stage. I mean, on a track, I know my worth. I know that I'm very good. I kill it every time, but on stage, my energy is hard matched. I'm not the best. I'm never claim to be the best, but I'll guarantee that I'm a hard act to follow.
So the fans they'll definitely be pleased with your performance, is what you're saying.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's definitely no standing in one spot unless that part of the song calls for it.
That's awesome, man. Now, do you have a website you want to promote?
Right now it would be Stryker Records.
That's StrykerRecords.com, and that's Stryker spelled with a Y, not an I, correct?
Yes, sir.
And if people want to follow you, they can follow you on Facebook, correct? Drew Lines. And do you have?
They can follow me.
Do you have any other social media accounts?
The team's working on the Instagram, and there's been word of some new social media site that's going to be launching.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of been holding off. It's not going real hard on with the Instagram. I haven't been pushing for it hard because this new one's supposed to put all of them under. They always say that, but I mean, we'll see. There's a lot of hope for this one, so I'm gonna be on board with that one. I'm actually gonna be trying to invest in that one and be more than just an artist with a face on it. You know, I want to be a part of this one. So the only two things right now are gonna be Instagram and Facebook. I really don't do Snapchat, stuff like that.
Any final thoughts before we go?
I mean, no, not really. It's nice for you to have me on here. I mean, I guess the one thing I'm thinking all the time, that if everyone hears this, it's like the one thing I'm thinking is, why don't people take this chance? Why don't people take chance? You know,
that's good advice.
Why don't you try to do something great with yourself? Not saying you haven't, but you can always do something a little bit greater than what did. You know, like man, it's an old saying, and it might sound corny as hell, but I'm always trying to wake up being better than I was yesterday. You know, it's longevity.
That's good advice.
You know, definitely look me up. Big shout out to Stryker Records and Malcolm at Universal and everybody that believes in me, and also to my brother, my kids, my driving force, my wife, all of them. You know, everybody. They're all the reasons that I never give up. You know, a lot of my music comes from my life.
That's awesome, man. Well, Drew, I want to thank you for coming on the show, and I wish you the best of luck with the new album and the videos coming out.
Thank you, James.
All right, you take care, buddy. Be safe.
You too.
All right, bye-bye.
Three things that matter the most to me are never next to me.
When the wind blows, the cradle will rise. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall.
Hush, little babies, don't say a word. Daddy's gon' give you everything in this world, except the one thing I can't seem to find is the time to show you how much you mean to me and how bright you shine. That you the light in my life, yeah, you the reason I fight. I will not take it from anybody, I swallow my pride. Anybody ever hurt you in any way, I'ma ride. I put that on my life, except I might be the reason behind you crying at night. Because I'm gone and it shows, it's all killing me slowly. I'm trying to do all these shows, yeah, I get lost in the moment, miss all the moments that golden. I say this road is my enemy, but I'm still on it rolling. I miss you all.
Rock-a-bye baby on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rise. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. And down will come daddy, a label and all. Sweet dreams for me, sweet dreams for you. Close your eyes, I'll close mine. Hope all your dreams come true. Sweet dreams for me, sweet dreams for you. Close your eyes, I'll close mine. Hope all your dreams come true.
Twinkle in your eyes, I never forget it. This time is moving so fast. Just yesterday you were little, now you looking up to me to teach you to be a man. How a man should treat you, how to stand in your beliefs, and how to never let them take from you whatever give you peace. How I'm supposed to teach you this when this was all lost to me. I've never been a follower, but now I let the Lord lead. Hit my knees every night, fold them up and holler at them. Lord, keep them safe, keep them healthy, keep them all happy. Don't ever let it happen the way that it did to me. Now I look in the mirror, all I see is ahead of me. I thank God for my children because they made me a better me.
Rock-a-bye baby on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rise. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. And down will come daddy, a label and all. Sweet dreams for me, sweet dreams for you. Close your eyes, I'll close mine. Hope all your dreams come true. Sweet dreams for me, sweet dreams for you. Close your eyes, I'll close mine. Hope all your dreams come true.
Throw you all on my shoulders, one step at a time. Now I maneuver through the obstacles, one thing in mind. See this road that I'm on, just trying to build for your future. I'm always gone and it hurts. Internal war is the realest. I'm trying to do this for you. I know it's killing your feelings. Feel like I'm cheating. The reason behind the dream and its meaning. You leaning into my hug, you asking me not to leave. Yeah, everything I ever wanted, is it ever enough? You right here.
Rock-a-bye baby on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rise. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. And down will come daddy, a label and all. Sweet dreams dreams for me, sweet dreams for you. Close your eyes, I'll close mine. Hope all your dreams come true. Sweet dreams for me, sweet dreams for you. Close your eyes, I'll close mine. Hope all your dreams come true.